There are some things I would highly recommend you to do while you're leveling in Mist of Pandaria from level 85 to 90. In the beginning, you would basically just like to follow the different quests you're being handed out, as they will send you to the next questing hub in the Jade Forest. When you're in the northern part right here, I would also highly recommend you to look out for this treasure, or well, this hammer, if you're playing a Death Knight, Warrior, or Paladin. Since this is bind on account, you could also pick it up if you're leveling any other character, and then you could send it when you're going to level one of the others that will benefit from this hammer. Later in the video, I will also show you level 450 items, and these only requires you to be level 86, so stay tuned for those. In the Jade Forest, there are some useful suppliers where you can get yourself green level 85 equipment. This is the one for Horde, and this is the location for Alliance. Yeah, so if you just boosted your character to 85, or you just reached level 85 and moved to Pandaria, then I would recommend you to get these green items. The item level is 372, and there's every single item slot here. Remember to also finish the different chain quests you're doing, as you will usually be able to choose a decent rare item at the end. Also do the dungeon Temple of the Jade Serpent, but only once, as we will be gaining a high amount of experience if you complete the quest and also rare items. Both of these things will be guaranteed, but the moment you have completed the dungeon once, you won't really be benefiting much, as you're usually not being granted a lot of experience compared to just questing. It's important you're always slaying rare creatures. They're granting you a lot of experience, guaranteed rare items, and some of them also a currency you'll need at max level, which is the lesser charms of good fortune. In the Jade Forest, there's also around 5 different rare treasures you can find. Treasures are not just granting you a bit of gold, no, also a lot of experience, and it's something important to do as you're leveling up. In fact, there's close to 20 treasures you can collect between level 85 to 90, so this will be useful to do, at least to get a huge chunk of experience. On my channel, I've also made a video where I cover each individual location, so you can easily find these yourself. But else you just continue questing in this zone until you reach level 86, where you'll probably also have this quest telling you to head to Valley of the Four Winds. It will be important to head to this location, as there's going to be many useful quests, also rewarding your reputation with a new faction, and even easy ways to level up your cooking. In fact, there's also another quest chain you need to do to unlock your very own farm. Later on, you can then harvest materials to either level up professions, make gold, or do other things. Both factions can also speak to this supplier at this location, but be aware these items are exactly the same as the ones we could purchase in the Jade Forest. Now it will also be more important to continue paying attention to rare creatures, as the item level is equal to what you were also getting in Dragon Soul Heroic. Especially this rare will also be super important to slay, as it can drop the Crystal of Insanity. This you can use as a consumable while leveling, but also at max level to save gold. For those of you wondering about the drop chance, it's 50-50, either it happens or it doesn't. In this zone, down at this location, there's also going to be a dungeon, and just like the Jade Forest, do it once for the quest rewards and the experience. The moment you're done here, you would then like to continue questing until you're basically also out of quest in the zone. Then you could be moving down at the southern part here, where there's also going to be another area, or well, a new zone where you can continue questing until 87. Basically, you would always like to go to the highest possible zone, as the quest rewards or well, the item level will be better compared to the previous one. This is why I swapped to Conlai Summit at level 87. In this zone, you should not be missing the rare treasures, because there's more of these compared to what we could find in the Jade Forest. But treasures are not the only thing you need to pay attention to, especially also this rare creature. There's a specific reason. There's a chance for you to get an item you can use, and this item will CC a target up to 1 minute. This can be useful in the open world, but also when you're doing dungeons. Yeah, even challenge mode dungeons. The moment you reach level 88, you gotta swap to Town Long Steps. Yeah, This is going to be one of the more important zones to finish. Even if you reach level 89, you could continue to stay here because there's going to be important quest chains to do where you will eventually also unlock valor points and lesser charms of good fortune. Not to mention a ton of reputation with the faction Shadowpan, which rewards you amazing items at level 90. In this zone, you should also be looking out for rares. The item level is now 440, which is pretty close to what you also get in a level 90 normal dungeon. The moment you leave Townlong Steps, you can head to this location where there's going to be a rope. This will take you on top of the wall, which is also pretty close to a new dungeon you can do, but more importantly, quest chains you can pick up from the NPC right here. This will take you to Dread Waste, where you will now be able to get reputation with another faction called the Klexi. Pick up the flight location and also speak to the supplier here. This time the green rewards will be better compared to what we could get at level 85. Even though you could stay in Townlong Steps at level 89, then I would recommend you to swap to Dread Waste instead. The item level here is better, and it will be important to focus on item level so you can also sign up for random heroics a bit quicker. Those of you who also prioritize getting reputation with the Klexi, well, it will be important to head here immediately. Earlier in the video, I talked about the level 86 bind on account items with an item level of 450. Yeah, this is equal to what you get in a normal level 90 dungeon. So you could head here when you get to the Dread Waste at level 89. You could of course also go and pick some of these if possible at level 86 to increase your own leveling speed. On my channel I also have a video with all of these locations, and there will basically be weapons for most of the classes in the game. From level 85 to 90 I'll mainly be questing, as this is the quickest way to level up. And when I'm questing, I'll also be following a leveling guide. The one I'm always using, I'll also leave in the description below this video. There's a free version you can try out, and also a full version that works all the way up to max level. It comes with many nice features, such as an arrow you can follow, quick targeting and marking, even handing in quests and picking up new ones a lot easier, and also a shortened quest text. Yeah, in fact even better marks on your map, so you know the exact location you need to go to for a specific quest. By using this link below this video, you will automatically be given a discount code if you purchase the full version. If you would like to see what I do the moment I reach max level to farm gold efficiently, gear up quickly, and many other useful things, then make sure to check out my channel or hit the subscribe button to get notified the next time I post a new video. Thank you for watching and have an amazing day.